Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Cooking Simulator. This music is so jamming, I don't even want to talk. I just want to listen. I love it. Alright, so I have not played this game before, but I've seen it played a couple of times. And it was on sale, so I picked it up. I'm going to play a couple episodes of it, see what happens, and let's just start cooking. I guess I should do school first. Learn to walk before you can run. Cooking in real life isn't all that easy, and neither is this game. So it's best to pick up some basics first. Get to know your tools, appliances, and how to get around your kitchen. Even a seasoned chef can still learn something new. Let's try it. Alright, so it's just like a series of little tutorials, I guess. Sounds good. I'll try and burn through all of these in one episode, and then maybe do another episode of just main campaign stuff. See how it goes. May or may not work out. Alright, hello. The manager asked me to teach you a thing or two. I hope you catch on fast, because there's loads to learn. How do I... Oh, okay, enter. We'll start off with the basics. I'll teach you how to buy products, containers, and how to carry things around without wasting too much time. Or is it just going by itself? I want you to walk up to the wooden racks in the pantry. There's a little bit of weird mouse acceleration going on there. But, alright. Good. See those tomatoes? Buy one. There we go. Okay, take that tomato to the countertop and set it aside. Good. Time to buy a plate. It works the same as with buying products. Here we go. Here's the trick of the trade. When you've got a container in hand, you can carry multiple items. Saves a lot of time. Now, buy 3 tomatoes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This doesn't make you a full-blown chef yet, but you'd at least be of some use in the kitchen. Well done. Let's see advanced controls. Right-click to rotate. Oh. I wish it hadn't done that, to be honest. Let me go back in there. I need to see the advanced controls. No buttons really seem to do anything. I think I just have to wait for this guy to be done talking. I wonder if I have to get to the end before I can see the advanced controls. That's kind of annoying. Buy a tomato. Shift advanced controls. Right click to rotate and hold left click, I guess, to move vertically. Hold on, let me see. No. So why does it say left click to move vertically? Maybe it's just if there's no other... No? Right click to rotate? No? Okay. Maybe I just can't do that right now? I don't know. Let me just zoom through this. Move vertically and rotate. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I guess I'll figure it out. Yep. Cutting. Practice makes perfect. Let's do some cutting. Yes, cat? And what do you want? Suppose you want to know why I'm talking to myself. It's a fair question. Alright, today's lesson is very important, so pay attention. I'll teach you how to cut products. It's easy to learn but hard to master, so put in some extra hours to practice once we're done. First, grab a tomato and place it on the cutting board. Next, take the knife and use it on the tomato or the cutting board. Okay. Precise handling of tools in the kitchen is crucial. Holding down shift will open up new ways to manipulate whatever you're currently holding in your hand. Oh, interesting. So you have to hold shift and then you can do that. Okay, interesting. Move vertically. So, let's interact with this. Okay, now I want you to cut the tomato into at least 4 pieces. Just follow the instructions at the bottom right of the screen. Okay, so A and D rotates. Okay, that kind of makes sense. It rotates about the sort of center point of the blade and not the thing. 4 pieces of tomato. Yeah. Reset position. Okay, that's useful. Back and cut. Okay. Chop. And then I want to rotate so that I get a nice piece here. Oh, okay, well I got both of them. I wasn't trying to, but there we go. Good job. Of course it will take some training to get the right amounts every time, so use it every spare moment and practice, practice, practice. Cool. Seasoning. Do 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 do. Today's lesson is short, but the skill you learn will determine whether you get tips or have to wrestle the guests for money. You'll learn the basics of how to season food. Alright. Target the salt container. Notice the number under the label. It shows you how much spice is left in the container. Now pick it up. Now target the salmon and use the container to enter sprinkle mode. Now for the actual seasoning. Aim for the fillet and use the container until you season the fish with 3 grams of salt. Okay. Sick. That was pretty easy. Gets a lot harder when your product is cut into pieces. Better practice your aim then. Is that it for this one then? Okay, these are going quick. Example dish. Okay, so this is probably going to be a little more interesting. Let us see. So I actually do a fair bit of cooking in real life, and I have worked in food service for quite some time. I wouldn't say restaurants exactly, because a lot of it was fast food, but there was one restaurant I worked at. Look behind you, that's the checkout window. Once we're done, you need to place the order on the shelf to use the tablet. Okay. Your order will be a steak with a side of french fries. Simple yet nuanced. There's no actual guest waiting, so you can take your time. Okay? Look behind you. That's the checkout window. Yep, that's definitely the checkout window. You already said that, so... Notifications. Look, someone ordered a dish. Every time a client orders something, you'll be notified in the upper left corner of the screen. Notifications will also appear when you only have a minute left to complete a dish, you're slightly late, or when a client gives up waiting and goes home. To work then. See that? That's your order. Walk up to the display and press click on the miniature to learn more. This? Or this? Oh, okay. Take a good look at this screen. To the left you've got a list of ingredients, and to the right what you have to do with them. Don't worry, we'll do it step by step. Let's get to work. Okay. So I've got steak, potato, rosemary, and some other stuff that they didn't let me see because this is a tutorial, and when you're in a tutorial, everybody knows you must take control of the player and make them do things. Okay. I didn't even see what he said. Let's put it somewhere. The cutting board will do. Okay. Make sure it's keep your meats separate from your vegetables. Now use 4 grams of salt on the steak. Easy enough. Let's make sure it gets all spread around there. Now it's time for some black pepper. Again, we'll need 4 grams on the steak. Da-da-da. They need to bring the music back. Okay. Time to heat things up. Turn on the griddle. It's right next to the refrigerator. Close the door, please. Turn on the griddle. Now put the steak on the griddle. Alright. Don't need any temperature apparently. Nope, not the cutting board. The steak. There we go. Steak on the griddle. I'll make this one myself, apparently. Target the steak to view its state. That green bar indicates if the food is cooked. The little pan icon... You gotta go slower, dude. Look up. There's a spatula hanging above the grill. There's also one right here. I guess it just fell. Hey, the spatula, it's hanging on the wall. This is going way too fast, by the way. I'm just looking to see if it's, like, done. Yeah, I got the spatula. You want to fry both sides of the steak, so we need to flip it. Target the steak, use the spatula. Once the steak is on the spatula, hold the griddle with extra. Target the griddle with and enter context. Targeting griddle. And enter context. Hold the key to rotate the spatula. Okay. I see. So they want me to do it like that. Okay. Well, no, it's not done, is the thing. So, hold on. Did that do it? Nope. Okay, so this is where we get to the fun, wacky part where we have to control this thing which is going to be a challenge. All right. So for some reason, this doesn't really work. There we go. That's a little better. Now then, let's rotate this back to a sort of normal position. Go and find a plate in the pantry. There should be some on the storage shelf. I need you to buy one. Okay, can I set this down somewhere? I don't know. Right, hold on. Let me drop this. I can't drop it. It will not let me drop it, so instead I'm going to come over here. Okay, I guess I dropped it accidentally. Target the steak and use the plate to transfer the steak onto the plate. Okay? So they were talking about like a green bar that was going to show up to show if it was done or not. I guess we're just skipping that. Put the plate down. Now, take the cutting board. Go to the pantry and buy 2 potatoes. Okay, you didn't wash this cutting board. Yo, I need to go to the sink and wash the cutting board. You're gonna give your customer salmonella or whatever. What is the one that you get from steak? I don't remember. Uncooked steak is like this is like hepatitis, whatever. Oh, okay, we do have both of those. Now take the knife and cut the potatoes. You'll need at least 10 pieces. Okay, so might want to reposition these potatoes, but oh well. So now we got 4 pieces there. Let's cut these potatoes. Huh? 4, 5, 6. Yep. 7, 8, 9, 10. No, that's 8, and then there. That's 10. Walk up to the deep fryer. Press the button to fill it with oil. Okay. Let me set my knife down. Where's the deep fryer? Over here. Fill her up. Now that it's filled with oil, you can turn it on using the knob on the front. Okay. To the left is a fryer basket. Take it. Pick up all the potato pieces and put them in the basket. Just target them and use the basket. Okay. Click, click, click. No, not what I told you to do. Thank you very much. Nope, sorry, not that either. Okay, target the deep fryer to place the basket inside. I am targeting. Okay. Everything's a little finicky. Now let's wait for the fries to cook. I mean, they're not exactly fries, but sure. Get the plate with the steak. Put it over here, didn't I? Now transfer the fried potatoes to the plate. Okay. Just gonna reach in there with my bare hands and pull them out of the fryer, I guess. Okay, this is not easy. I want to see you holding a plate with steak and potatoes. Yep. Now finish the dish. Okay, I don't need all of them, apparently. I'm going to take all of them. You can't do anything about it. You told me to cut 10 potatoes, so I cut 10 potatoes. Now what are we doing? Oh, we're going rosemary. There we go. Garnish the plate with 2 rosemary twigs. You'll get them in the pantry. Now it's time to serve your dish. Curious how it turned out? Bring it to the checkout counter, left of the exit. Okay. I feel like some of my potatoes might have fallen off, but okay. Take a photo, serve, or analyze. I guess we're just serving. Okay. There we go. 4.5 stars, that's not bad. Taste was only 4.5, apparently. Taste determined by the technical and thermal quality of the dish. Maybe I left the steak on the counter too long. How many points do you need to learn your dishes? The better you uncook. Okay. Yep. Alright, sick. What's the complaint here? Temperature, perfect. Okay. Technique, French fries. Bad cutting technique. Interesting. Maybe because they were inconsistent sizes? Well, to be fair, I didn't have a lot of time, so okay. Whatever. Yeah, so that's fine. What are there, 2 more tutorials left? That's fine. Manipulating the spatula was like the hardest part there. Advanced buying. Sure, that sounds like it's going to be quick and easy. So one of the reasons I wanted to play this is because I saw a GIF recently on the VR gaming subreddit that was talking about Cooking Simulator VR. I'll talk about that more in a second. Today you'll learn how to buy everything you'll need and more. See that cardboard box? I need you to walk up to it and open it. There we go. Now what do you want me to buy? Yep. This is a shop screen. Items are split into 4 categories and by default sorted alphabetically. Spices and liquids can only be bought here, and they come in only in larger amounts, so be prepared to pay a handsome fee. If you have trouble keeping track of your tools and pots, you can buy additional ones in the utensils tab. Be aware that the quality doesn't come cheap. Okay, now go to the liquids tab. The tabs at the bottom of the menu determine the sorting order. I want you to select the rightmost sorting tab. Okay, CC. Products should now be sorted according to their price descending. If you haven't noticed, prices are denoted on the far right in green or in red if you don't have sufficient funds. I haven't noticed. What are you talking about? On the far right in green? Okay, I didn't see what he just said, but... What did he tell me to do? I'll wait until it pops up again, I suppose. Also, nothing seems to have changed when I click this button. What about this button? What about this button? Something changed there. I legitimately did not see what he told me to do, so I might be a little in trouble here. What is it with this channel and just having so much trouble with tutorials? Alright, I'm clicking on literally everything to see if something happens. Avocado oil. Let's get it. Once you buy an item, you leave the shop view. You can only buy one item at a time. No tricks with a container this time. Well done. Don't forget this lesson many times. Many items can only be bought this way. Okay. Yeah, these tutorial prompts are like way too fast. Alright, last one. Kitchen trip. Showcase of kitchen assets. Kitchen sessions. And then that will be probably the last one. And in the next video, I'll start actually cooking. Today I'll give you a quick tour of the kitchen. Stay focused, you'll need to memorize all of this. We can't have you wandering about searching for stuff while the guests are waiting. Okay? Go to the marker. Here you'll find mostly vegetables, some fruit, breads, and buns. Some of the products you will need to unlock by learning new recipes. Gotcha. Produce/bread. Remember that you'll need to pay for products and make sure that bring the container if you want to carry more than one piece. Got it. Here you'll find plate stacks. Again, you'll have to pay for every single one. Once the dish is served, the price of the plate will be added back to your account. It's a weird way to handle that, but okay. You can use plates to carry around things in the kitchen, but be careful, these things break easily. Gotcha. Even more important are the cardboard boxes. Trouble finding something? You can buy one from a box. Yep. Just went over that. These shelves are used for storing herbs, just as with everything else. The herbs you purchase you have to pay for every twig or leaf you take. Go to the marker. This is the refrigerator. Here you can buy fish, meats, cheese, and fruit. Some of the products are hidden in the drawers at the bottom of the fridge. Gotcha. Go to the marker. The griddle is used for searing and frying. As long as the recipe doesn't call for any fat, such as oil, most meats need to be fried on both sides, so don't forget to flip it. The stove is your best friend. Here you can broil, fry, even grill, with the right pan, of course. Under the stove, there's even a backup oven. Remember that pots and pans come in different shapes and sizes. Just because there are 6 burners doesn't mean you'll fit 6 containers on the stove at the same time. Sure, fair enough. Go to the marker. If you wish, you can cut on any flat surface, just grab a knife. However, the proper way is to use a cutting board. Apparently you don't need to wash them, as we saw. On the shelves below, you'll find pans, and behind you, There are pots stored on another shelf near the floor. Go to the marker. If you don't feel the need to prepare before the workday, or you're done before the day, you can use the clock to skip the preparation phases at the beginning and end of each day. Go to the marker. You'll use a faucet mainly to fill pots. Most recipes assume you'll use cold water, so stay away from that red handle unless you're told to use it. The oven is for baking. Be sure to use baking trays. You can find them to the right. Remember, you can bake multiple different dishes at the same time. Baking trays to the right, yep. Okay, the upper switch turns the oven on and off, and the lower switch controls the heat. Baking times correspond to the first setting, so be careful not to burn your dish. Go to the marker. These are the deep fryers. They're empty. You'll need to push the left button to fill them with oil. The right button drains the tank. Okay. Oh, and don't forget to use fryer baskets unless you want third-degree burns. Except that you can take stuff out of the fryer without using the baskets, apparently. Well, this one's pretty obvious. The grill is for grilling. Just don't forget to flip whatever you're cooking. Most recipes require that. Go to the marker. The food processor. Throw the ingredients inside and push the button. Presto, you've got a liquid blend. You can always taste it if you forget what's inside. Microwave oven. I don't know what this thing is doing in a respectable kitchen. Best you forget it's here. You know. And this shows why the place nearly closed down. The last cook didn't even bother to bring darts. He threw knives instead. Pathetic. Gotcha. Go to the marker. You can use any of the screens in the kitchen to view your current orders, time left, and recipe details. They're really useful. Okay. Go to the marker. This is your desk. The radio looks old, but don't be fooled. You can even set it up to play your own MP3s and even internet radio stations. Well, I won't be doing that on YouTube, but this laptop won't cook for you, but it'll sure help run this place. I'm sure the manager will explain everything in detail. Is that going to show my Steam name? It probably is. The phone will come in handy when something breaks down. Just pick it up and walk over to whatever needs maintenance. Pick up the phone, walk over to whatever needs maintenance. Choose the service company wisely. Fast and cheap might be warning signs. Stuff might break before they even leave. Okay. Go to the marker. And here's the checkout. Put your dish on the shelf and choose from the tablet to which order you're about to serve. Just don't mix things up. Once it's out, it's out. Go to the marker. And the final station, the garbage bin. If it's not good enough for you, it's not good enough for your guests. Keep that in mind. Alright, that was just a tour, but I hope you learned something. A true chef needs to know his kitchen inside and out. Alrighty then. Achievement unlocked. I know the theory. Okay, so that is all of the lessons. In the next episode, I will take on an actual cooking challenge. I guess career mode makes sense. Sandbox mode could be fun, but yeah, see you then. Wait. Don't be hasty. 10 seconds for the outro. Click the video. Click subscribe. And I'll see you later.